You know, Bob, it's amazing. When you look at this man's numbers now, he's gone through 12 straight years with over 2,000 points. Obviously, that's 24,000 points. And to do that, you would have to play in 82 games a year and average over 24 points. So you're talking about the consistency, the durability, what this man brings every night. And he and John Stockton play every game. And when they do, they put the pressure on their teammates not to miss. So when you look at this Utah team, their top 7 guys miss very few games. That's very key to having a successful season.
Malone over Grant. Ties it.
Has such great footwork for a key into today's game. If the Jazz make over 20...
Malone, who has been first-team All-NBA 8 straight years, has hit all 4 free throws, misses over Malone. Holiday has it, and Malone sprints back to slam it.
See, that's what you've got to do now. These young guys, this Utah team...
And Stockton picks it off, the NBA's all-time leader in steals and assists, and he gets one of each on that play. Malone, an off-balance shot, then ends a 4-minute scoring drought for the Jazz. 7 points for Payton. He shot 3 for 10 in this quarter. Malone bumped and gets the bounce, but not the whistle, which he's arguing for. Utah trailing by 8. Malone cuts it to 6, and he scored 16.
Jelani McCoy, so not a lot of points there. They're going to have to give him some defense.
Stockton to Malone.
They've seen every...
First one for the 12-time All-Star and 2-time league MVP.
The 3-point lead.
Malone, red hot first half. He's got 22. Stockton in traffic, back out to Malone. He will not cool off, and he evens the issue at 47. He has 24 first half points. Chases it down. And Malone has 26 in and out. That's his first miss. And Malone at the other end has 28 points.
See, what happens is...
And more. Now Stockton with a steal. Stockton to Malone. 30 points. Malone from Stockton. John Stockton now has 9 assists. And then by a fraction, Grant Hill 25-8. Vince Carter of Toronto 25-7.
He can rest him for however and then bring him back. So this is how you steal minutes resting a player. Maybe an extra minute and a half rest here before they get into the timeout.
It was only a 3-point game at the half. Stockton out of the corner for Hornacek. 5 on the 24. Malone will have to take the 3. And that's the kind of day it's been for Karl Malone, who has 38.
Wow, you could just see Paul Westphal. He looked over at Bobby White.
Malone is loose. He's got 40 points. Today, plus 10 rebounds. Make it 42.
I think he's tired. Getting out on the fast break, almost a picture-perfect day. 16 of 26, 9 of 10 from the line, 42 points, going for 43 and 44. They get to that free throw line and start shooting free throws at the end of the game. He could have a 60-point game.
Certainly 50 is a reasonable possibility. 44.
People on the other side of the floor to recognize what he needs to do and give him a lane to work.
In terms of scoring, his biggest playoff game ever.
Over the last 6 weeks of this season, basically since after the All-Star game, has practiced these guys very little. What he's done is he's tried to keep them sharp with some shooting games and walking through some stuff, but he realized that the time for them is right now, come playoff time. So he's done a magnificent job with his team, having them fresh. And you know what, Bob? I think they're fresher this year after an 82-game season than 50. And Malone and Stockton stats are both up, I think, that shows that. 2:41 to go, and Jerry Sloan's bringing John Stockton back into the game.
Malone within a basket of 50.
Malone very upset, Phil.
12 on the shot clock. Here he is. Maybe the last chance. He's got it. 50.
Your call, Bob. You said it. He's going to get 50 points. What a game.
Formidable though he may be, will just dribble it out.
Karl Malone, all he hears all year long, all season long, is all these up-and-coming young players